In the Korean parliament, the task of redrawing the nation's electoral map is still on the legislators' to-do list, but the clock is ticking. If the main rival parties cannot narrow their differences and fail to approve the bill by January 8th at the latest, candidates who have already registered to run in April's general elections could find themselves in a chaotic situation. Arirang News parliamentary correspondent Shin Semin is at the National Assembly. Now, Semin, we're just about down to the wire with the pending bills. One that's gaining particular attention today is redrawing the electoral map.
That's right. The National Assembly still left a raft of contentious issues up in the air, and these include livelihood-related bills like the labor reform and the counter-terrorism measures. Now, lawmakers have also yet to resolve on the issue of redrawing the country's electoral map, and the urgency is only escalating ahead of the April's parliamentary election.
Failing to meet the deadline could cause problems for candidates registering for the election, as they could see their districts eliminated when a new map is drawn. The current electoral map is only valid by the end of the year or in less than 2 days.
Tomorrow is the last day of the year, and with the redistricting issue still unresolved, we expect there to be chaos among the candidates starting in the new year.
The National Election Commission said Wednesday it'll allow candidates to campaign temporarily even if the electoral map hasn't been finalized. The election watchdog also said that if the two main rival parties fail to compromise on the issue by January 8th, the end of the current extraordinary session, the NEC will have no choice but to come up with its own plan. The NEC says as of Wednesday at noon, there are 768 candidates registered, which is a ratio of 3.1 to 1 based on the current number of parliamentary seats. But the constituency issue is just one of many pending matters on the table.
At the session on Monday, a total of 47 bills were passed, an outcome of multiple discussions following on a strong desire to see the bills go through, and we expect similar results with greater cooperation.
With the clock winding down on 2015, there isn't much time left. And with the National Assembly Speaker Chung Ih-hwa indicating that it will not use his authority to table the constituency issue, it's only left on the hands of the rival parties' lawmakers to draw up on the country's electoral map. Kanyang?
Indeed, the lawmakers are chased by time as many of them are already gearing up for the coming election. Thank you, Semin, for that report.